Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Demon Deacons want to crank the tempo. And off with the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on third down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties, they keep these third downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
And the Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The Demon Deacons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Using his legs, it's Simmons. It's a seam wide open. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. And the Demon Deacons have their offense in high gear. To the ground, he's got it again. This time there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. The give from the gun. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
And he made that look easy, but it's not. I think one of the hardest things to do is tackle these quick, shifty wide receivers in the open field. Nice job.
He's got it in more than enough for a 1st down. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. They're going to run it. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He'll run it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the 1st down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front.
You know, you're in the red zone. You bring out a bunch of tight ends on the field. So the defense, they were expecting run on that one. They were physical, and they were able to force the negative play.
Might be calling a hot route. And make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs.
That is great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
Motion from the back. Direct snap. It's Baker. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Lopez wants to fire. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Give to the single back. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Man, it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into, and when he caught it, making him feel you.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Snagged in the middle, H. Barnes. The Demon Deacons want to pick up the tempo. He wants to change this route. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. Wide open spaces. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The Demon Deacons are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Tar Heels. The defense putting points on the board. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Barnes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Demon Deacons want to move quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Steps away to find some room. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Moves around to clear up the vision. Quarterback gets past the marker. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The Demon Deacons need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Fair catch, called for and made. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Corners are going to bail. Lopez to pass. Spits it out to the back. Makes the catch. It's Gauze. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's not afraid to go deep. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
Defense is a lot about communication. Multiple wide receivers on the same side. I got to understand if this guy's going in, this guy's coming out. Not a good job by the defense with communication there.
Pressure coming. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
This defense doesn't even have a chance to blink after just giving up an explosive play. You get lined up, and all of a sudden they're throwing it over your head again into the end zone. They better get ready, lined up. I'd expect another shot coming.
And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Demon Deacons will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Green. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The toss to the right. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Under fire. They get to him as he throws. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He breaks a tackle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground.
Take
away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Lopez wants to
Give me a few minutes. Give me about 30 minutes. I'll pick it up.
And he's almost to that first down
Okay.
marker there.
Thank you, man.
He's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The Tar Heels are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Now the play fake. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Tar Heels are rolling down the field.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Oh, the quarterback. He had his hands in the air after throwing that one. He thought that was a sixer, but his guy dropped it.
Under fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. dropped the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
And that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the 1st down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe it.
They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll test the right side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You're going to stop the run game. You better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st
Oh,
down.
man. Can't stop. Can't move. Can't catch.
Well, the defense just has not had an answer for this guy working out of the slot so far. Man coverage has been tricky. He's beaten them in zone. You might want to think about bracketing him where you've got a defender on the outside and the inside to see if you can force the quarterback to go somewhere else with the ball.
Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. They go to the ground. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong when sometimes QBs miss and it's an incompletion.
Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Throws to the tight end. It's complete. Touchdown, Demon Deacs. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. How about the renaissance of the tight ends?
Good shit, good shit.
Flexed out, split out. They can do a little bit of everything.
They really can, and they're asked to block a lot of the times, too. But I'll tell you what, all the wide receivers out wide, the fancy toys, the fancy spread. Don't forget about that tight end. He does a little bit of everything, and then you reward the big fella throwing the ball, and he catches. So he really can do a little bit of everything in an offense.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Lopez to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Taylor. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the 1st down mark. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Makes a grab past the marker. There he goes. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Run the gun. He leaves it with the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Ready to fire from the pistol. These corners going to give these receivers some space. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's in.
The fuck, man? Everything fucking off.
Explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Lopez wants to fire. Got the quick pass. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Tar Heels are on the move. On the move, it's Gauze. There he goes. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Tar Heels will hustle to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown!
You catch that stupid shit, though, man. Get the fuck.
And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small. But the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Duke is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Daniel Jones, this offense is not guaranteed to just keep scoring points today. They're up by a field goal over Virginia. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd down, going up top. He lets it fly. And that'll be in.
Fucking pass him a drop, bro.
Afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. He wants it all. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
People just fucking dodge loose. Can't sit still.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Barnes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Might be changing the route. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Moving away from pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet buy a little time. Wisely avoiding the big hit with the slide. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking for a deep man. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And now you start to feel desperate because down by multiple scores, the clock running out, 2.5+ minutes left on the clock. I got to do everything great now. I have no margin for error. My defense on this next possession, I have to get a 3 and out. I have to force a turnover. I have to do something to get me back in this ball game right now.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
The give, and tick, 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 tick. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. And he runs it in for the...
Come on, man. Finish the game, bro. Fuck, man. This stupid ass shit, dog. Man, really about to transfer. Nigga got 1 tackle the whole fucking game. No, I'm nervous. I don't think we can save. Oh, that fucking playbook was fucking horrible, bro. Oh, they got 6. Cool.